Philly Film Games. It's over.
Welcome back to Philly Film Games. We're playing this bullet hell game called Chaos Field, and Eric's awesome apparently at this because, well, you just witnessed how bad I was if you actually watched the last episode. And he's just gonna show me up. I already know. He's gonna even show me up with the character that I use and say, "See, this is easy." And
No, I just like this character.
He's like, "All right, I see what's going on." So, have at it.
Yeah, see, I can just dodge all these bullets. Why can't you? Not that hard.
Oh my god. So much. My feeble mind can't handle this much. Wow. I am, like, beyond impressed. Like, you have not been touched. You just ride it out. And... oh, whoa. That is piloting skills I am just so jealous of. Yep. Not even a consideration, just, I got this. Wow. Holy cow. Hoofda. Oh, and you can actually hit them with... okay, you can hit them with your sword.
Mm-hmm.
May the Schwartz be with you.
Spaceballs.
That's right. Anytime you can make a reference for Spaceballs, you're doing good. You've hit an all-time comedy high when you use a Spaceball reference. Jesus. 2 minutes in, you've already nailed 2 of the mini-bosses. Now you're taking on the boss. Me, I'm just like, I'm... what's an A button? My day, we only had A and B. We only needed 8 bits. Because Genesis does what Nintendo don't. I can't believe that was a campaign. That was so funny.
Yep.
Oh, Sega. So creative. Too bad you couldn't back it up. They never could.
Not really. They've kind of moved on to PC stuff now.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I like a lot of their PC games. But...
yeah, I just have not... I mean, they'll have a game or two that comes out that I'm like, that is really good. And some of them I really miss. Like, I loved the NFL 2K series. But then Electronic Arts bought the exclusive rights to NFL, and it just went to crap, so I couldn't... wow, that's a lot of rumbling.
and your controller's going crazy over here.
And now, Phase 2! Phase 2 of Sam's humiliation! Commence! Jeez. This is unbelievable. I'm kind of getting dizzy watching that. Craziness. Oops. Wow. That's all. Throughout this episode, you will hear Sam repeatedly say, wow. Because he's left speechless. Why? Because this is utterly crazy. Although I am digging the music. That is nice. Yeah, Shamash, that's nice. Dance to the rhythm, yeah. Now let's turn to a rave that I used to go to in the late 90s. Kittens, mittens, cars, and bars. The system is down. The system is down. Yeah, get with it. Dance to the rhythm. Pop some E.
Pop some E, E, pop some E, pop some E, E, yeah.
That was a thing, believe it or not.
I'll just choose to believe you.
When I joined the service back in '97, I was stationed out in Arizona from 1998 to 2001, and one of the things that was really big at the time were raves, which is basically techno. I mean, we didn't have dubstep. We had industrial, and we had some drum and bass. No, I don't even know if drum and bass existed back then, but it was just techno, rave music, whatever. Especially out in Arizona, the raves were crazy because you'd either have them at a really crowded bar, or you'd have to do like a bizarre, we called it flyer tag, where you would get a flyer to a rave, and it was like a scavenger hunt. You had to go to one address, and you'd find a flyer that would lead you to another address, which would lead to another flyer and another address, till finally you found the flyer that gave you the right address to go to that rave. And it usually be out in the middle of the desert with like stacks of flipping speakers, and you would just be raving out in the middle of the desert.
Of course.
And I usually would be the designated driver because reasons. And I'm glad I was a sober one, but at times I wish I wasn't, because a lot of things that happen at raves, and I don't know if they still happen today. I bet they still do in some capacity, but one thing I remember specifically was, oh, you died.
Yep.
I thought you said you were god at this.
No, not that good.
One of the things that I remember specifically, back then, and it's still a big thing, Vicks Vapor Rub was one of the main rave drugs of choice. And what you would do was you would come in with one of those little paper masks that, for breathing, and you would line the inside of it with Vicks Vapor Rub. So while you're at the rave, you would just have this all up in your face, getting high.
Okay.
It's one of those things. I mean, it's just like people that drink NyQuil to get high and drunk. It was sort of that same thing, because like, yeah, it was weird to think that my hometown, the main substance abuse was beer and weed, maybe. When I got out to Arizona, the main drug of choice was prescription drugs. So whatever you get at Walgreens, essentially, was like, that was your dealer. And, oh wow. Holy cow. This is nuts. But the music would always be that weird as well. Like, you'd have a beat similar to this that's playing in the background, and then you'd have some European dude saying like just random words that would just, for whatever reason, or it'd be a sample from some like 1970s science fiction movie, saying things like the system is down, or just two random words that kind of sound familiar, similar, might have, jeez, oh Pete. Holy cow. So you would watch him plummet to his death, and they would play music, and the music, and I loved it, especially when you got a Swedish group's music, because they would totally mince up the English so bad, and it would go, oh. They wouldn't say that. I just said that.
I was gonna say, I don't think that was part of the music, was it?
There's a lot of moaning. I remember that much because music would bring the pleasure, naturally. But it would be things like, "Hola, in the party started." Like, okay, sure. Well, Olaf's got the party started. Sure, why not? I'm sure Olaf's a really cool dude. That is a lot that just went flying past the screen. And you're just... Whoa.
Oh, I touched it. I died.
Wow. That is so craziness. I just am hoofda. Wow. This is a lot to take in for me. I'm used to Mario and Goombas. This is the revolution. This is just, hey, yo dog, I heard you like shooters. Have more firepower. Like, wow. All right. Way to go. Next time on Philly Film Games, Eric's going to show me up some more.